time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoffs, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Auburn's offense will get first crack at it today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. It's a draw. Oh, he's got some space. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Caught in the backfield, it's Stark. They knock him down, but not before he picks up a first down for Auburn. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. The inside handoff. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kinnick is having a conniption fit to try to help the D on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be fourth down.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. all the way back to his 5-yard line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Offense has the ball for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something big to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
The offense will put in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They pick up 10 and give him a first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Baker. Plucks it out of the air. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. I mean, you'd like to think your receiver in space can make a linebacker miss, but that's just a better job tackling by the defense.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that one.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Auburn offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Gonna run it. It's Eakin. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. Always a treat to be here in Iowa and take part in a special moment. Hope these kids enjoy the rest of the game as we play on into the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. He leaves it with his back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Billy.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. First down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Baker. Lets it fly. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect them is with pressure. They're able to hit him.
Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll try the run.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Grabbed behind the line. It's Christensen. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Oh, they're after him. Finds his man. It's Eakin. Smacks him with the stiff arm. He'll work his way down to the 28. Auburn lines up quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. On the move. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Got 5 on that last one now. How aggressive will they be on 2nd and inches? They'll run it to the left looking for the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Close to the end zone, and the ball's out. Defense picks it up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Hawkeyes buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Complete. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
This time on target. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And the Hawkeyes come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Right on the money. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Hawkeyes in the hurry up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going for the big play. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field of play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Intercepted, a 1st half turnover to swing momentum. Got some room to run. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. And it's a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter after the field goal. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable 1st half so far in Iowa City. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best 1st half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
What a great play by one of their biggest playmakers in the D-line. I can say this personally. I got my first start in college at Jordan-Hare Stadium. It was brutal. I think about it and I get PTSD to this.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it! He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And I love the play call. Oftentimes offensively, you like to throw the football deep down in your own end and take shots because you're anticipating man coverage. So if you get a receiver that can get behind the defense, that has a chance to be a home run type play. And you saw it work out exactly that way right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Give to the back. That hole closed quickly and pick up a 1 to the 15. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Christensen. He goes out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds after 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Looks as if Auburn will have enough for the first down. Offense, quick tempo.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
On the ground, it's Eakin. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game, one of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Throws to the back. Got a man. It's Hale. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking for a man. It's Baker. He's going to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. They'll operate out of split back. Lost to fire on second down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Might be changing the route. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are are still well within striking distance, but they have... There he goes! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Handoff from the shotgun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Takes it from the gun on third down. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Sends it back in motion. To the air. It's Baker. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long.
This is a tough